It's all come down to this, the home stretch. Had a great stay at Queen Wilhelmina State Park. What an oasis that is, right on the trail, whether you're 51 miles in or 171 miles in. Definitely take the time, and it's worth every penny to stay there. Caught up on the calorie intake, had lunch, dinner, and breakfast there. And they let me check in a little bit before 1 yesterday, so had all day to chill and rest up for this final stretch. Got 5 miles to the state line. Be heading into Oklahoma, dropping down into the upper Kiamichi River wilderness area, and the plan is to make it 17.5 miles today to Kiamichi shelter. My good weather luck is about to run out. Have rain coming in tonight, thunderstorms tomorrow, so that's why I'm pushing a big day today. I need to get down and through the Kiamichi River, about 6 crossings. Just looked at the river level, and it's only about 4 feet right now. Oh, so should have no problems. Now getting across Big Cedar Creek tomorrow might be another story, but I have a game plan, one way or the other. Let's get on down the trail, man. There's State Line Shelter, which means I'm almost to the border. Leaving the homeland, great state of Arkansas, the natural state. Leaving Arkansas today with a sense of pride for my home state, what I've called home my whole life. I've met 2 guys from Colorado out here that were hiking eastbound that just love this trail and the topography of Arkansas. Tim from Iowa, who met up with Black Fork Mountain Shelter, he thru-hiked the AT in 2021, and he thought when he finished that he had visited all 50 states. And he got to thinking about it, and he said, I've never visited Arkansas, which is wild when you think about it. He'd never even driven through the state. So he Googled it, saw the Ouachita Trail, and he's loving it. He's already planning on coming back and doing the Ozark Highlands Trail. Same thing with those guys from Colorado. I befriended a couple from upper Michigan who were kind of van life, and they have a Sprinter van built out in their 70s. Talk about goals. But they had visited Mount Magazine, which is the highest point in Arkansas, a few months ago, and just fell in love with Arkansas. So they ended up coming back down here to Queen Wilhelmina, spent a couple days. They are leaving today, headed up to Pettigene State Park, and then up to Jasper, Ponca, Buffalo National River area. So lucky to live here and have these mountains as my playground, my backyard. I mean, basically the only mountains in between the Rockies and the Appalachians, and that makes them special. Made it down to the Kiamichi River. Got about a 4-mile hike through here. You're gonna cross the river, I think, 6 times. So let's get through here before the bottom drops. One last look at the Kiamichi River. Gonna grab some water here and start a pretty good climb up to Wilton Mountain. Dropping down from Wilton Mountain. Barely broke a sweat coming up here. It's almost like I've been climbing mountains for 13 straight days. Made it to Pashubi Shelter just as it's starting to rain. And I have service. I just looked at the radar. It's coming. Leaving Pashubi Shelter on day 14. I had a group of 6 or 7 guys that work with the Arkansas Game and Fish Commission show up pretty late last night. They're out for a section hike from Big Cedar to Foreign Gap. Good group of guys, enjoyed hanging out with them. I don't know if you can tell, but the sky is looking rather ominous this morning. Do have rain coming in here in a couple hours. I'm at mile 34, so almost done. My wife can't pick me up till Sunday, so I'm really not in any hurry, but I would like to get across Big Cedar Creek before it starts raining. That's really my last obstacle as far as creeks go. And I think I'm just gonna do 9 miles up to Winding Stair Shelter tonight. So here we go, day 14. Safely across Big Cedar Creek. That's the last big creek crossing I have going westbound. And now we climb. Probably the hardest climb westbound there is up the Winding Stair Shelter. It's about 1,800 feet of climbing total. But I've only got 5 miles to get there, so, and I got all day to do it. Climbed about 1,100 feet. About to drop down to a saddle right in here. And then it's 33 switchbacks up to Winding Stair Mountain. All across the ridge, and the shelter is somewhere right over there.